What's happening, everybody? Nick Greathouse here with the final installment of my series on learning the modes of the major scale using a single string. And in this lesson, we're going to cover the F-sharp Locrian mode. Sometimes you'll hear people calling it the Locrian mode, sometimes you'll hear people calling it the Locrian mode. I've heard it both ways. I usually call it Locrian, so that's what we're going to do. Anyhow, the Locrian mode is the 7th mode of the major scale, and since we're working with the key of G, the 7th note of the key of G is F sharp. So when we play the G major scale, starting on F sharp or over an F sharp drone, you get an F sharp Locrian mode. This is probably the least melodic sounding of all the modes. It's one of the more difficult ones to really come up with something that sounds, pretty or melodic or anything like that. You probably heard that at the beginning of the video. It sort of has an uneasy characteristic about it. So let's listen to it. As you can hear, there really isn't that strong a sense of where home is, or where kind of the root is. I mean, you can hear it when you play the F sharp, but again, it's one of those modes that you don't hear that often, other than in certain contexts, or other than for short periods of time. So, try it out, get the sound of it, and that's it. Hopefully, after checking out these 7 lessons, you have a better sense of what the modes of the major scale actually sound like, rather than just learning a bunch of scale shapes for them. And that is kind of what's important, okay? You can learn all the scale shapes in the world, but if you're not sure what they sound like, they're not going to be that much of a use to you. So, again, I hope you have a better idea of what they all sound like. Keep your eye out for other lessons. Check out the links below the video to get the backing track to practice your F-sharp Locrian mode stuff. And there's another link down there for some other lessons in jam play. So, until next time, I'll see you later.